Hey, welcome to a Friday. Well, it's not Friday, but it's a fireside chat with Vince and Geoff. We're doing a little response for some of the questions and comments that were in the chat afterwards when we released the video to the general public. And Geoff wanted to get these questions out right away. So, Geoff, I'm going to hand it over to you so we can start off with the first question.
Well, at least not so much questions as they are comments. I like to respond on the comments, and I thought some of these comments were very good. And so I just wanted me and Vince want to really respond to them. First one, I want to respond to a hilarious comment from Worlds of Wonders 72, Jedi Knight Porkins. That was sweet. That was really good. I wish I had thought about that.
Yeah, Jedi Knight Porkins was a very good one.
Oh my god, that was awesome. Let's see. Another one was I don't know how to say his name. The one that says, "I'm sorry I missed the live stream. I was watching Ye Old Geeks live stream."
Oh yeah, Marcus, I think his name is.
Marcus. Thank you very much. You know what? I'm glad you just enjoyed the video. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Either way, we're glad you enjoy the video. Right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that you're watching it, and we appreciate every watch and like that we get. Definitely.
Oh, absolutely. Every like and every comment we can get, we love. Acolyte, Rick Anderson says, Acolyte, I was interested in, but no, not anymore. As I hear more and learn more, I'm very leery already, considering the hit and miss roller coaster ride Disney has going on with Star Wars and Marvel. I did like the Mandalorian, however, I'm currently used all my self-imposed hope limitations on the upcoming Deadpool 3 release. I am too. It has no. I mean, I think it's directed by Ryan Reynolds. Am I correct?
I think he has a hand in it at least.
Yeah, and he's a comedic answer, which I don't think he cares about. I don't think he cares about being canceled because he's already, in everything. So
he's just not worried about it.
Yeah, he's not worried about it. I'm hoping Deadpool 3 does well too. I am going to go watch it in theaters. Not when it comes out, because God, that smell when the theater first opens up for the Deadpool 3 opening day. I can only imagine how bad that smells. But yeah, my hopes are for Deadpool 3. From what I'm hearing from different videos and whatnot, there's a little tension between Ryan Reynolds and Disney on how he's not going with their corporate standard of everything has to be their way. I don't think he's going to work with that too well. So here's hoping,
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Cronius Praxis Games says R2D2 is a lesbian. According to Catherine Kennedy, yeah, that's what she said. R2D2 is a lesbian.
She actually said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
She also says Force is female, so we've already discussed that. And I will say, as in Cleveland, from Family Guy playing R2D2, that's bullshit.
Beep boop bop boop.
Kill Raven says, not to defend the smoldering dumpster fire that is Disney Star Wars, but it's always better to think of it as space. Think of space in Star Wars as being close to Silverhawks than Star Trek, which some younger viewers might not know who Silverhawks is. It's a nice Japanimation cartoon about spacefaring, armor-wearing heroes. Which, if you look at the cartoon, which it's only comes in a cartoon, there's a lot of explosives and stuff you wouldn't see out in space. to continue on, fires in space are commonly depicted. People are occasionally depicted operating in space with nothing more than a breather. Yep, we get to see that in episode 2, Empire Strikes Back, when they're in that giant worm. But you think it would have an atmosphere? Nah, that mouth was open the entire time, so that would be still space. Ship tech and design would often make sense that they consistently operating in some sort of medium, even if it's very thin, etc. Of course, it depends on the writers, if nothing else. Writers more than anything else. Yep, and we see this a few times in Star Wars, like in the original series. There's no way it makes sense to hear the Death Star exploding in space. There's no there's no air medium there. So we see this a few times in the Star Wars saga. One that I thought was kind of funny is in the Kathleen Kennedy 3 movies. How in the second movie, when they ran out of gas, they actually started slowing down in space.
That's true. You wouldn't slow down. You would just kind of coast at the same speed.
So, yes, he's absolutely right. 100%.
Well, you know what? In Star Trek, when they ran out of power and everything like that, they completely stopped also. So maybe it does stop in space. Who knows? I don't understand it myself, but...
Well, like Kilraven said, it's totally up to the writers. Like you said, if they start straight up stopping the Star Trek, then something's not right. But of course, if they slow down to the point, well, don't they go into they get a warp bubble, don't they? Go in so that way they can travel faster than light.
Yeah, they do.
And so, I guess if they're traveling on impulse power, it would still seem like they're not moving, but they're still moving. But yeah, they had to put a little stuff in there for audience response, like hearing the Death Star explode. You had to have that satisfaction going on for the audience. Otherwise, people would just be watching an explosion with no sound.
True.
So
movie purposes.
I agree with Kilraven. It doesn't make sense if there's a fire out in space, but they gotta put something in there for the audience.
Anything else?
And inconsistent rules for space as a hallmark, still by Kilraven. So stuff doesn't really bother me. Still, it doesn't explain the fire raging through the stone structure, though. LOL. Yep.
Yeah, that was something that we debated on there when we were talking about it. Why a stone structure would just go up like that? It should never have done that at all. I mean,
well, like I said in the video, it's like maybe there's more to it, but stone catching on fire, that's still you're pulling a lot of strings for that one.
I mean, unless someone threw gas down or the rocks were very flammable, but I don't think they would have built a home in a base that had flammable rock just in case.
You know what? You know what we need for this wonderful society and village we have? Flammable rocks.
Right? I mean, what way to keep cool in the winter by flammable rocks? Just throw up the wall and heat it up. Why not?
So yeah, I just want to make a quick response. Thank you for all your comments. You guys are awesome. And hopefully our next Fireside chat will get more responses than this one. So
that's right. Fireside chat this Friday, which will be at around 4-ish, the live stream. If you're a member of this channel, you'll get to view it and you can enjoy it. And then as soon as we're done with the video, live stream will release it to the public for people to watch and do recaps. So if you want to join the channel, 99 cents a month, you can help support us in our endeavors here on the channel, and you get access to all our videos ahead of time before the public, and that's your benefit. And you also get a badge next to your name to signify that you support this channel, and we appreciate you. So if that's all the things we have to respond to, Jeff, yes?
Yep.
Then we're going to head out. We're going to say keep it original, keep it old school, good night, and no clickbait, no drama, all gaming here on this channel. Good night.